Good day everyone, especially to you ma'am. I will be going to discuss about American occupation in the Philippines. Philippine-American War started when a Filipino was shot at the Pinaglabanan Bridge by an American. The Philippine side of the war was led by General Emilio Aguinaldo. Next, we have the Battle of Tirad Pass, led by General Gregorio del Pilar. 60 Filipino battled to defend Tirad Pass in order to stop Americans from pursuing Aguinaldo. And also Filipino were outnumbered, but Aguinaldo had time to escape. And Emilio Aguinaldo was finally captured in 1901 and American soldier took over. Next up we have Battle of Manila Bay. So the Battle of Manila Bay happened on May 1, 1891. A battle between Spanish and American fleets. American forces were led by Commodore George Dewey. Spanish fleets were headed by Admiral Patricio Montejo. So it becomes that the American was won. Now let's move on to the Mac Battle of Manila. Took place on August 13, 1898. Was considered Mac because it was agreed on and pre-planned. Spanish has Spanish had planned to surrender to the Americans to avoid disgrace, but paid away for the Treaty of Paris. Now let's continue to the Treaty of Paris. A peace agreement between Spain and America. The former would give the latter control of Puerto Rico rather, Guam and the Philippines for 20 million US dollar. Signed on December 10, 1898 in Paris, France, followed by the Philippine-American War. These are the generals in the Phil-Am War. We have Antonio Lona, Manuel Tinio, Licerio Jeronimo, Miguel Malvar, Vicente Locban, and Macario Sakay. Now let's talk the military government. Lasted from 1898 to 1901. Military governors were General Wishley Merritt, General Elwer Ortiz, General Arthur MacArthur. American military had executive power and was in charge of the Philippines. The accomplishment, a school system where the teachers were American soldiers, peace in some areas of the country, and also civil courts such as the Supreme Court. Let's move on to the civil government. Established on July 4, 1901, gave Filipinos the opportunity to participate in government affairs. First civil governor was William Taft, last was Frank Murphy. Executive power of the military was transferred to the governor in charge. Now let's move to Copper Act, as also known as the Philippine Bill of 1902, states the creation of the Philippines Assembly, whose members are elected by the people, would be granted once the Philippines become peaceful. Philippine Assembly was finally created on October 16, 1907. Manuel Quezon was the leader while Sergio Osmeña as the Speaker of the Assembly. Alright, lastly, let's talk the changes in socio-economic life of how Philippines change the socio-economic. First, let's discuss the education. Schools were co-educational and public. First teacher were the American soldiers. Topics include the English language, civics, history, health, and arts. Education was based on the American point of view to control Filipinos and gain their supports. 600 teachers arrived on August 23, 1901 and were called to Masites. Public schools include the elementary, secondary, college, and etc. And also Filipino had the opportunity to teach. The Philippine Normal University was created in 1902 in Manila to teach Filipino teaching methods. So next, we have the religion. So relationship between the church and state was destroyed. So American brought in Protestantism. However, Catholicism was still the primary religion. So Protestant missionaries were sent to the different places in the Philippines. They helped in charities work and teachings and built schools, churches, hospitals, and more infrastructures. So, in conclusion, the American occupation of the Philippines, lasting from 1898 to 1946, significantly shaped the country's political, social, and economic landscape. So, while it introduced modern education, infrastructures, and governance systems, it also imposed foreign cultural control, leading to struggles for independence and national identity. So, ultimately, the experience highlighted the complexities of colonialism and the enduring resilience of the Filipino people in the quest for self determination. And that would be all for today. Thank you and goodbye.